That Trump is doing well in the Appalachia. That's the region, the eastern region of the state, and then along the Ohio River. What we've gotten so far are the initial returns, meaning these are the early votes. And in the early vote, there's roughly a 10-point margin for Kasich. He had the support of the Republican Party, which turned out the early vote. But on the other hand, in virtually every instance, the exit polls have showed that the person who has won the vote in each one of the contests earlier has tended to be not Trump. And so if Kasich goes into this with having won, looking like he's doing really well among the early vote, up by about 10, if on Election Day the same trend is there, and that's a big if, we don't know it yet, this could be a good night for John Kasich in his home state.
Okay, put yourself in the position of Ted Cruz's campaign manager, a guy you know, Jeff Rowe, known as the bad boy of Missouri politics. Does he want Kasich in this race or not? Does he want it to be a two-man race, Trump and Cruz, or does he think the more the merrier and more opportunities for other people to vote and stop Trump?
You've touched on the two schools. One theory says to have a lot of people out there flood the zone. I tend to think that's probably accurate. Because
just let me interrupt you to say, Karl Rove, right again, John Kasich. Fox News can now project that John Kasich will win his home state of Ohio. Congratulations, Karl.
Well, hopefully
you get Ohio right this time.
Hopefully we're by more than 911 votes. Let's wait just a while and let more votes come in.
Okay,
Look, I think back to your question. I think there's something to the multi-candidate theory. Because, look at the contest coming up. We have a bunch of western states where Ted Cruz is probably likely to do well. But we got a lot of northeastern states where he hasn't been doing well, where John Kasich has done well. So you got Cruz, who could cover, Utah and Arizona and Montana, and you could have Kasich, who could challenge Trump in places like Connecticut and Delaware and
all in their own way. Even though it doesn't get to Cruz to a majority, it does keep Trump from his majority.
That's right, and it gets us to an even more contested convention. In chaos is opportunity for the little guy. In non-chaos, there's
that's actually been my motto through life. In chaos is opportunity for the little guy.